His own divine majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie. So, I just listen up. Just get up and go. I know you for rise to the fullness. His own divine majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie. So long we have burn them fire and some of them want to bring down themselves in a slavery. I just hit you up the chant, you know. Yeah, what does it work without love? Put away your distrust and you go. Words without work is not enough. And every day you make a pulley journey get rough. What is this world without love? Put away your distrust and go. Words without work is not enough. And every day you make a tiny journey get tough. Remember when you're traveling through the valleys of the region, jumping the valleys and the doubts and confusion, beating obstacles so many trouble you go up and things are going the other way when I never saw you set your plan. Words of the wicked is pollution, can't bring no stress, none of swear in a Zion. Emperor Selassie is the only foundation. Only Emmanuel will leave the frustration. You want to be free from the corruption. We tell you such is life from the creation. Only Marcus Garvey show the situation. I only chant the repatriation. What does it work without love? Put away your distrust and grudge. Words without work is not enough. And every day you make a pulley journey get rough. What does it work without love? Hey, put away your distrust and grudge. Words without work is not enough. And every day you make a tiny journey get rough. From the things in life you can't walk away. Whatsoever it brings, it will have to stay. According to your works, I know you get your pay. Keep the smile on your face, make it an easy day. Me know them weak, so them gonna strike. Wolf amongst the sheep, them the same word. See me on a creep to make a better way. 1 month flying the sea like King Selassie, I may say. Some of them must sleep even before them pray. Getting it right, to come a lion by. True and divine, only if you stay. In the right line, you see the right way. Selassie will be blazing, I praise him. Remember that a blackness me still a say. What does it work without love? Put away your distrust and grudge. Words without work is not enough. And every day you make a pulley journey get rough. What is this world without love? Put away your distrust and grudge. Words without work is not enough. And every day you make a tiny journey get up. There is no sense in turning back. Get right by your friend, well then you are idiot. This world want to put them up on top. Some of them say that them are broke up, me no say them are much easier if we all put cheer. No, this just not right, it must be in air. Dirty mind people, a time for your care. What is not yours, me said out interfere. What is this world without love? Put away your distrust and grudge. Words without work is not enough. And every day you make a pulley journey get tough. What is this world without love? Put away your distrust and grudge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give thanks and praise.
It's 9:15. How am I already underwater?
I'm in the same boat.
I'm in an actual boat.
Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise.
I just listen up. Just get up and go. I know you for rise to the fullness. His own divine majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie. I just listen up. Just get up and go. I know you for rise to the fullness. His own divine majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie. I just listen up. Just get up and go. I know you for rise to the fullness. His own divine majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie.
Give thanks. Give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature. Guide our thoughts and our paths in our ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. We do give thanks and praise. We do give thanks and praise. Salute For the artist, the entertainer, Sizzla Kalonji. Well, today I'm just have a kind of free flow. I hope the volume kind of, up. Make sure them thing I can more time I push this thing and it's kind of low if my thing not have on the speaker set up and I hear nothing at all. So I hope it's not the same out there for the island. My equipment that need updating and upgrading. So as we go forward. Now, before I'm going on what I deal with, I must say the artist Sizzla Kalonji. I know him as an intelligent warrior out there. And I know for a fact that him have to know information. And true, I know we eyeball each other on more than one occasion. But we have never interacted. And under no circumstance me go disrespect the artist. Just like how I not disrespect Muta. None of the warriors them out there. So we learn from all of them and yeah, we naturally connected through we know we are all Amerindians. But again, them information has eluded most of the people here on this island. Salute Shangolayan, long time brother. I'm not active over the Instagram, so I make with everyone catch up. We have to go link up, get some number, Shango. I'm going to add you to, if you choose, we can add it to a group chat, but I have to go restructure the chat in a way where I roll with some warriors when I mind I roll with I and not have a problem with I style. Babylon would say me have an attitude problem through me not submissive. But me just say my style, like how everybody have them own style out there. We just have our own style, because the people them we know we're full of love. We're full of compassion. We're full of caring, sharing, and giving. People will know we are going to know that naturally. People will know we are going to know, say, boy, we're the last one for bring no hurt or no harm to absolutely anyone out there, not even the dog them where is a nuisance at time. So the ones that we know them truth them about it. So don't watch with style. We not choose for come and play tambourine or play church music. We like the hardcore, because true we are said at the information revolution and on a physical thing, what go on has always been happening. What is new is that we are get information, we bring accuracy, we bring correction, and I hit a lot of ones have issue with because them setting a them commercial way. So all the artists like the great Sizzla Kalonji, because Sizzla do some great work. I remember when he changed the whole atmosphere around here. When them man there, I gotta get the correct information and choose to ignore it and talk about Maroon and Africa, then me have to see a commercial, either say endeavors, commercial venture. And me just leave it right there. Yeah man, me not gonna take nothing from a man where I choose. You know what I mean? For carve out him, living. But when me I say keep your misinformation out of the public arena. Time has changed now. So the correctness have moved through the earth where even the Babylonians them feel the judgment. Time has changed. The truth are going to permeate the earth just like righteousness. The clean hands out there. And the pure in heart out there. And them are the righteous. Fire burn for the ones them we are talking about them theology. Make them righteous. We not believe one. Because is no different from what we call the sinners out there. In fact, on worse. So I just say for the ones them we know them have them clean hand, meaning them now go on with no wrongs out there. and them pure heart, meaning them now convict no one within them heart and not try destroy them to take for them things. Our righteousness have to permeate the earth and truth. So anytime I see the African narrative, I know say it's only colonized, meaning colonial enslaved persons will propagate those kind of narrative. And if I them don't want to believe what I'm saying, please just do the research and see where the term Africa was originally coined. Only the colonized people use them term there, and because it's a commercial term and it's beneficial to the people and promote those things, then they won't stop. But I guarantee if the great artists like Sizzler sit on here, so I know our location. Sizzler know our location. Sizzler used to come right up the road there, so, and build. And when they know that. And when they come and I witness entourage, the ones them boy, I will know these things. Yeah, man. So I'm not like we are stranger per se where I cannot be found. But if them man they come sit down and say, not even sit down, just check out the information we will push and qualify. Because we can tell you when Maroon start. Maroon start with Kodja when Kodja sell out with the treaty, the 1738 treaty, and that's how it start. And then we'd have to get another treaty. You get me? So the big sellout that before that everybody was Amerindian. Yeah man, what we call West Indian. All of it was just that. Looking like we, what them a call nigger now. So we now go follow these entertainers. You understand? We need to come a class. Our history never started in 1700. We can talk about 1492 when the Spanish come here first. And then the British come after. And they have never left. And the British is who create the Maroon community. The Maroon is synonymous with the Moors or the Moorish community. One and the same thing. Same gang, same deception, same sellout group of people. So them thing here, honorable clarification for some long year sissified man will like for coming on my chat and act like say boy, them is God. When I some done style here guy, when I not choose to apply myself, forget truth. I fire burn only through illiterate, only through dance. Because when truth come amongst you, on the same one dismiss the truth and even try to erase the truth. But them truth in this time is absolute. It can't move. You understand? And self-evident shall always be the proof out there. We have always been here in this land, what we call the Western Territorial Region of the earth. This is our place. We've always been here. But Babylon want this place for themselves because I'm a land pirate. Nothing not gonna change. But it's the ones them with the truth are gonna have to naturally stand. You when you have the truth, you have to stand down. You have to stay silent out there. Step back. Yeah man, you don't have no authority on this subject matter. You cannot chat. It's above phone a little colonized head. So now if you know a place, if you not choose to learn, that is fine, but don't tell me. When we saw no misinformation out there in the public, we can address it. Sodomite. Anyone, anytime, from an out in the public, on an open to scrutiny, no different from I. So when I bring it, no one says nothing is here, because you will stand up in that truth, yeah, it not go affect with. But our truth will affect on. It will affect on finance. It will affect on imaginary status we have out there. Because money, the very same commercial contract make on feel like on somebody. Watch me now, on not hear me. On not see I'm turn up and go on out here. I'm going to make it brawling clearly so me not no money. And the Babylonian them still a try oppress me and me I push them back and I said, Sodomite, this is truth right here. And this is law right here. And I am he, not an entertainer. Take away the money them from the entertainer and see if anybody look at them. This is where we are said, you're colonized because the colonial system have put up what we call divas to serenade you people and have you people worshiping these other people that is people like you. More time we are live much more better than them. Far more better than them. You understand? This is why I'm gonna fall for that illusion. I respect the entertainment. Because I say me love my music. All kind of genre. All kind of genre. But true, me know say it's an information revolution. Me no mind I bring them kind of music that for kind of push that energy there. Yeah, when I want a friend per se, when I mind I do business, we're always business friendly. What an a friend thing. Because we can't trust people out there. Really. Really. Yeah, man. So again, you know, my caption says commerce, the valley of dry bones. And I can go looking at Ezekiel and find that information. Really, it has said the people them seem to be dead, but they're not dead, but it's only because of the light of knowledge where them lack. Them don't know what go on, so we lost some of the commercial scene. And we always I say everything is about contract, but we have to be specific. We know now, say them I deal with trust. We always say that. But we never have the clarity and the specificity to address it accordingly. Now we do. I must say this. Jamaica is a separate and distinct jurisdiction from all others. The West Indian arena is designated as a separate and distinct area from what them call them United States. They are them have to know that. The documentation what the mainland people them have out there are the same thing for us. So what apply to the mainland cannot apply to us. When the mainland people need authentication, we don't need that. Remember, you know, the Congress take away the power from the crown and enslave these people specifically. You understand? Specifically, and it's documented out there. From 1776, them said them cut away from the British crown by way of their attorneys. But it was just a ruse in order to colonize and enslave the mainland Indians. Those American Indians, them called Negro and colored and all kind of things, and then give them civil rights, removing them from them absolute inherent fundamental rights and freedom. These things are clarity. Clarity. So, you know, when you don't have them kind of clarity, you're going to be all over the place. But I'm going to stay, you know, resolute in this pursuit. Now move, now go change. You understand? As we gain accuracy, then we make, you know, the amendments and the corrections accordingly, but we are move forward. Yeah, man. Again, you know, the lack of information of people. And people always look outside. Because I'm telling us, say, we round here up on the island change the earth. And we have that power there. For our people, but them have to spoil us. And them not just spoil it. Yeah, man, it's a process where them take for, you know, a period of time. But right now, we're in a degraded state. This is why everything will look to money and everything will look to politicians. We look to government for aid. This was a systematic process. Yeah, man. It's called colonization. But people like the big word, use the big word, and I break it down, say, yeah, it is in fact enslavement. But if you can't express it, then you don't need to talk it. They're gonna look silly. So we give thanks when the Most High inspire us to demonstrate where him inspire in a way, not when a guru I try to tell you. You understand? The guru them colonize, no different from the rest. Them are just the ones them where them prop up and allow for mislead others. God, them gurus are not talk freedom, pay attention. Them only talk illegal process. You know what I mean? Following Babylonian guidelines and rules and forms. We know that, so we don't know nothing about it. Yeah, it can't apply to us as man. We're not a creation of no other man. So it cannot apply to us as man. These are the specifications that I bring forward. And when we are talking about trust, America have them own thing going around there. You get me? And we have our own thing going around here, and everything a business, my people. Everything a business, and when you take your time and go into them documentation, then the clarity are gonna be revealed to the ones them where it's supposed to be revealed to. Others go and read those instruments like just another set of instrument and then go right back to sleep. A man such as I'm just saying give thanks. Give thanks, because I always say it's not a revolution we're going to be physical. It cannot be. You get me? That we're always ending in some stalemate or catastrophe. It has to be a revolution where it is a renewing of your mind. Yeah, man. This is why we call it a paradigm shift. I remember when everybody are African around here, and now we're going to have quite a few people that question those kind of fallacious narrative. This is why I must say the ones that have to choose to come across, because it's only truth that can stand up. It's only truth. This kind of esoteric truth will stand the test of time. Why? Because it has been in the earth from that time, and them do all kind of things for cover it up. But here it is right now. Not gone nowhere. Cannot be moved. Truth. And it's only truth. You would say, you know, expose them deception, because the deception always need ignorance. And the moment you move out of that, you know, illiterate state of condition, then them can't deceive you. It will be impossible to deceive you. This is why I apply to my people, I appeal to them, I chant with them. I say, yo, you know, if you've been a scholar, just choose to apply. Just qualify. Anything what me I say, qualify it. Don't just take my word. And apply the same principle to everything else. Now make a guy come in front of you and just talk. They have no substance. They are doing business. They might mislead you. They might teach you how to be comfortable in your enslavement. And that is a truth. Yeah, man, and because them so many out there, my information now got popular. It's like a thing when I notice, it used to have some people who come across my platform, England youth, them and some other island youth, them and the Lacuna, them and them type of youth that we know them from the 2007 early time when them I learn. And I man notice, me I say, one to them people, I see them platform, you know. Where it's only to find out, say, we have people where come amongst we, have what kind of issues with we, move on out there, mingling with these people, and tell these people all kind of story about we. And you see the people them just kind of, you know, stand off from we. However, we remain here consistent. and we remain here with this truth. And where are they now? This is why I say it's not a group thing. It's always a people, and we're committed, and we're loyal to what the principle is, which is freedom, not the financial security. When freedom manifests itself, then everything else have to follow. But how you want all of this when you're enslaved? This is the problem. And this is what most people afraid to face. They want all kind of things while they're enslaved. And when we say, I do this and see if you can aid yourself in freeing yourself, separated, goddamn thing, demonstrate separation. But these people are too attached. And that's the problem. And then we try to bring you down in their attachment with them. So if you want to express yourself, so you're separate, distinct, and far apart from whatever it is they are doing out there, then you might just get caught up in whatever it is. Not me. Why? Because I have a public platform here where we can express that this is what we are dealing with. So if what anybody else I deal with cannot match up to what me I deal with, then that's where it's void out there. A simple thing. People want everything free. They want you bring knowledge to them and give it to them for free. You understand? And even when them get it for free, they can't do nothing with it. I share a couple of information out there. And when I would expect for some people contact me and say, yo, what go on with them information, then make us see how we can get to learn some things. Probably Uncle Joel Jaguar, probably to the information that we are pushing, and a couple others may find interest. Most ones, them not have them interested. Them want grab what them can grab and stay one side of them crazy groups and do all kind of nonsense out there. And say we should keep these things private. We're wait for private when it's there in the public. We not create these things. And the nonsense we not create should stay private. Because it is nonsense. How you gonna create things without correct knowledge? And this is why I've never been in any rush to create this or that, like how I see most people. You know? I try to tell us that this is what you have to do and this is how you have to do it. Without verifying anything at all. Truth have to permeate the earth. Without truth, then yeah, we're not gonna really go nowhere at all. And if we not apply ourselves, we can ascertain the truth, wait for somebody else to give it to you now. Then at the same thing, you're not going nowhere at all. I no greater than no man. I am just a man like any other man. The only thing that will separate I is I choose to apply myself for myself. A simple thing. And people will envy you for your very knowledge where you keep. And there's nothing stopping them from applying themselves. But they'll envy you. However, that can't stop you in no way, shape, or form. Period. What it do is just expose the fact that you have low vibration people, low self-esteem people. You have some people where need to stay apart from the people and we are choose to move forward. But they, are the ones where attach themselves to you and then we try them best to distract you. I say we have to stay focused. I say if you are step forward and once I play a game, just keep stepping forward. You know what I mean? After a while, them are going to get left behind. And so far behind, they're like a lost memory. forgotten, truly. We're not going to stay stagnant. We're not going to sit on the same level. How? When me are telling us that something else are going on. And even now, me forward out for break down some more information. But, you know, sometimes it doesn't make sense. I go over them head. It's like I one will ask, what is a probate court? And I man would have said a probate court is a segment of the judicial system that oversees the execution of wills as well as holding of estate. You hear that? And you have to know that a legal entity represent an estate. It represents land. This is why it is housed in the location where them keep those kind of property. Them thing is a thing where you're not going to get in a regular school. You understand? And when they say them have trust out there, you have to know that you is a part, but by way of their assignment. When them say you assign, it's like you allocate a man to do a job for you. So you have to, you have to aware of them terms being used out there. You know what I mean? Now, we are discuss and talk about trust. Long time from a step forward, we say, yo, trust and rare. But I never rush into these things because everything that does look like the colonization to me. So I took my time. Most of the people run ahead of themselves because them know exactly what them are do. I know about to move until I kind of can qualify anything what me I do. And I man talk a lot of things out here and share a lot of information. And now me can qualify a lot of the terminologies that I use. Why? Because me have the instrument that will verify these things. Now, trust in law, an arrangement whereby a person, a trustee, hold property as its nominal owner for the good of one or more beneficiaries. That's what a trust is, and that is just one, you just say example. You can do your own research and break it down in many other ways, but I'm on just move with what me I move with for this moment. Trust, a body of trustees, an organization or company managed by trustees. Example, a charitable trust or a trust in name, like a named trust, named entity trust, or like the national trust. Examples. Now, the terms of a trust means the written or oral terms of a trust and any other terms applicable under its proper law. Notice, them say proper law, not just law. So again, the terms would be the law. You understand? The written or oral terms. And again, according to the basic definitions where we are work with, you know what I mean? Them are going to find more scholarly breakdown and information somewhere else. This is for our grassroots people. Now, trustee means a person to whom it has a section 4, subsection 1 applies and includes a corporate trustee and the administrator general when acting as a trustee pursuant to the Administrator General's Act. So we just I familiarize my common people with trust. And again, only through with the freedom and we are got through it because me lose my property and I honor. When I'm comfortable in a phone of slavery. I man can deduce it, see it clearly, and I fire burn it. So I deal with I own business. I mine I own business. Which sodomite out that can tell me say this is not my business. When I mind other people's business unknowingly. Which one? Now, beneficiary means a person, a charitable organization, or another trust entitled to benefit under a trust or in whose favor a power to distribute trust property may be exercised. A beneficiary is also an individual who receives benefits from a transaction via or by way of a contract, such as an insurance policy or surety agreement, a will, or a trust. So, a lot more things we can touch upon, but we just kind of share some basic information for bring familiarity to the state of condition where really are going out there unbeknownst to the colonized persons, plural. Now, when them a deal with these things, show them slick, brighter than we, and them want usurp a position, them use a word, assign. Assign is a verb meaning to allocate a job or duty. Example, Congress assigned the task to the agency. Yeah, the corporate agencies. His leader assigned him this mission. Again, assign, them have words like appoint. So under the word assign, you have appoint. Appoint someone to a particular job, task, or organization. Example, she has been assigned to a new job. Under the word assign, we have designate or set something aside for a specific purpose. Again, assign something to is to attribute something as belonging to. Again, this is my part when we use for assign. When them say assign, it means to transfer legal rights or liability. That's what assign mean when it come on to what we are dealing with, when it come on to trust. Is example, they will ask you to assign your rights against probably the police officer where F with you or any one of these people. And when them say assign, them want you allocate your rights away. So you tell them say them have authority. It's like you have vest your authority to ones and ones, or a grant your authority, or you give it away. And them really say only through deception that can happen. Your fundamental rights are inherent and absolute. Your constitutional civil rights are something else. Your political civil rights are something else. Your colonial civil rights are something separate and distinct from your fundamental rights and freedom, which is guaranteed by all constitution out there. I'm thinking our honorable clarification. Now, I touch upon probate court, but I go in and out, so I'm going to say what goes through probate court. Probate is usually necessary for property that is titled only in name of the person who passes away. So, them are regulate you as a dead entity, my people. This is why I'm going to say you have to declare yourself separate and distinct from that legal entity. This is why a police officer will ask you your legal name. Because you can't ask you for your given name, because you don't know you have a given name and you have a house name. You don't know that. Your house name is what I'm calling your family name. This is why we established a house. My house name is House of Dallas. Why? Because my surname, as they would call it, is Dallas. And from time immemorial, it was such. I established a house, so there is no need for a house of representative to represent absolutely none of my interests. These are specificities, separate and distinct from generality, my people. You have to, choose to apply on yourself. In a document me I prepare, you have an area where one should have said construction fraud. I would use the word operation of law. Why? More appropriate definition. Operation of law means a transfer by inheritance, device or bequeath, or court order, or dissolution decree, or order in bankruptcy, insolvency, replacement, foreclosure, execution, sale, the execution of a judgment, the foreclosure of a real estate mortgage, the forfeiture of real estate contract, or a transfer resulting from a decree for specific performance. So this is where operation of law will come in. It also means rights or duties that are cast upon a party by the law without an act or agreement on the part of the individual, including but not limited to an assignment for the benefit of creditors, a divorce, or a bankruptcy. Here them I use the word assignment when I break down. But them I say, boy, you allocate when you don't even know, so these are the things that's going on. Them just call it operation of law. Now I would say, what law? Which law? Whose law? Where is the consent? These are specificities. Them have to apply generality, and you have to know the distinction. This is why them want to remove your individual rights and freedom. You understand? And deal with it as an aggregate group of slaves. So I don't think you have the clarity for my people. Again, I not even want to go too deep. I don't even want to stay too long out here. We just want to share the basic information to make someone gain some clarity out there. Because if you express an issue, that issue can never be resolved. Yeah, man. So again, for the one them when they're on this level, stand down, stay silent. You're supposed to. Yeah, man. Allow the ones them who apply themselves and make this kind of effort to express themselves. Yeah, man. And the one them who can improve upon the information where we are expressed, then do so. But for the distractors, you're not welcome here. You're comfortable in your colonized world. Stay right there. Stay right there. Anyway, as usual, you're going to look upon a term consideration, because we always say them not gay. Consideration. One of the consideration definition is as a noun, consideration, a payment or reward in law, in a contractual agreement, anything given or promised or forborne by one party in exchange for the promise or undertaking of another. Now, reads with a brethren in Canada for them documentation, so them call it undertaking. Yeah, them not call it like it I said. For instance, you'd assign an undertaking opposed to a notice of recognizance bond. So when me I try saying every jurisdiction are the very same process, but them use different terminologies. Believe me, are the very same process, are the very same demonic principality. Yeah, that deceptive entity where purport itself as God when it is not and can never be. This is why it's so tyrannical, authoritative, a dictate worship, a dictate compliance to their corporate rules. We fire burn it to its core with truth. When we have adversary come up against this truth, them expose themselves openly. This is why I run some of them long hair cross-dressing sis here. We talk like them know righteousness. They can't know righteousness if you don't have truth. That's why all are we in this state of condition, because of dunce like uno out there. We are purporting ourselves with an Byzantine glorification of the Byzantine Eastern Roman Empire. Because them people have put honor, hail, and worship in a power. Identify the man and the works with the man do, and you can salute that. But the deification, the glorification, and all of them worshiping there, that is something extra. That's what happen when you have low IQ. That's what happen when, you know, you walk through the valley of the shadow of darkness and you don't want to come out. Because knowledge is light. But it's profiting to remain in the darkness and deceive people to keep them in darkness. That is profiting. Who it a profit? It profit you and the colonizers will pay you. So it will always profit you for mislead the people and tell them are African. And I cry for some African king, African empire, African emperor. That's naivety. It's no different from the Christian I cry for Dionysus image of them Jesus. Can't find it in themselves. Can't find the Christ consciousness. So them have to look outside. Fire burn to the core. We don't want truth. This kind of truth, yeah, bring hurt to the soul, irritate on the spirit. Yeah, man, and expose them for what it is. Yeah, man. False out there. Cannot tell lies, a false prophet. Down to the scripture said, don't make no man tell you, say, look there and look there. There is God. The moment them try to do that, to chop off them head, because you know, so they don't have no sense. If them can't find God within themselves and I tell you, if you go look somewhere else, then there's no other deception as huge as such. So you have to put them joker out of their misery instantly. That's all it is. Let righteousness permeate there. Let truth prevail. Too much propaganda. It's like my way of all warriors who I know. Through them just I learn some of them information, you cards enough. My brethren will share some information where some little dunce people that make videos say, oh, Columbus come here and him say Taino, and the little new people and will just start learning little thing. Them run into these things and believe it. When me I said Taino nonsense, them just bring Taino for remove man like I. And this kind of information where our walk, now we ascend to our walk. And I and I alone a step like this with this kind of information. There is no entertainer out there who have this kind of information unless them I learn from I. None. And it's not profiting yet. But Donald Trump rearranged so much things. Because one thing, you know, I'm telling us that the most I choose who him choose and use who him use. Yeah, man. A lot of things are rearranged. Yeah. And the colonization is, you know, right in our face. And the ones them I see can't express it. I feel it, but can't point it out. Why? Because I'm too active in a participation on all different kind of levels. One of your first expression is like where you just say the real national them express themselves on the mainland where them say, yo, I'm outside all of your nonsense, your little corporate legality. Because that's what it is. You're being governed by the bar association society. It's legal society. That's what's governing over you people. That's what the judiciary is all about. What law steers their seas are not law. Those are just legal opinions. Judges' opinions, what I'm agreed to. You understand? Yeah, man. So yeah, them have to choose to apply themselves. And again, the most I choose who him choose and use who him use. And him always don't look on the one them where I, the one them where have it all. And of them is always the meek, is always the simple, is always the humble, is always the rejected, is always the ostracized, is always the one where I bring an esoteric truth, will create a paradigm shift. And them one they will go through the change because them authentic. Not the comfortable ones them where a copy and a mimic. Separate and distinct when you choose to live this life, man. The real ones them down to your true adversary can appreciate you when them are said, John, no, this brethren here, what we are called Dallas, look how much thing we put him through, take one thing them and deal with him rough, and him still there. And him still a world through. And all of what we look, we not see no criminality, we not see him inside, no garbage. Him never interested in a government. But him still, a world through and look there. He must show information whether we above our little colonized people. We above them head. Way, way above them head. That means that it is authentic. So I must qualify the information where I bring forward. Me I tell you, say all of we wealthy, all of we have an inheritance, and it wrap up in the birth certificate. So, Mr. Policeman, you make them trick you when you do all kind of wrongs for some extra paycheck. Them no want to tell you say you have an inheritance. Where if you learn enough, just like how we are try learn enough, you can sustain your family. You know what I mean? Because you're supposed to can, like, whatever new thing, whatever proper thing, whatever college thing, yes. But them not going to tell you because them want you work, while some foreign man play over Dubai with all of your inheritance, all of your hereditament, with your birthright. Soldier man, the same thing apply. Even you, we're so not attorney, who don't know the truth, but do not benefit, do not profit. And the common people don't know. Yeah, man. And them truth that resonate with them and but it will upset them. I'm telling you. Because when you know, sir, them are use you all along and deceive you all along and spoil you, you're gonna get upset. But this is when you're humble, calm down, and learn some more. And the upset there, I'm gonna turn into fuel to try to figure out what go on. And then all of the distraction are gonna dissipate naturally and you just focus. You're gonna start speak differently. Only because you think differently. Now you have a change of heart, you have a change of mind, you have a renewing of your mind because you start apply yourself. You ask the question and you now wait on the answer. You apply yourself to ascertain the answer for yourself. It's a whole different level. It is a new faculty of thinking. This is the paradigm shift. So when I say commerce, I want to totally engulf and engage in intercourse within this commerce. And you have accurate knowledge. Just know so you're drifting out there, lost in their commercial sea. You think you know. Like me, true me no know, me I try apply myself, and if me can verify what it is, me not do it. Unlike colonized people, them don't go and hear it, them don't want to see verification, them jump and do it and get themselves in a whole bunch of trouble. Unnecessarily, only through they're greedy. Only through they're greedy. But me have to try to give them hope, see how we can correct these things. And I said this again, look up the word dissolve. Dissolve those nonsense. Start fresh, real quick and fast, easily. Get over your egos. You've been wrong. And when you continue down that road, you will stay that way. Wrong. Yeah, you're on the wrong side of the issue. That side is called colonization. Totally governed, controlled, and regulated by the colonists. Law, I wasn't afraid of. That's why they don't fear deceive you. And I tell us that legality is law. No, that's their legal standard. Yeah, their corporate bylaws can't apply to you, the man, and can't apply to your legal entity unless you consent. Because that's your legal entity, not theirs. They're just a trustee on one end, and then they make themselves beneficiaries on the other end. Trust Express. Close that mess down. Let me get the residual income or what residual anything we left over, throw it over my side and leave me alone. Now I'm free. It's all on paper. But you have to have it in your mentality. You have to have it in your mind first. You can't write it on paper, yet you can't grasp the concept. That's a nonsense. That's totally nonsense. You free yourself mentally first, then physically. It happens naturally. Anything and everything where you need to express it and demonstrate it, are going to manifest itself naturally. No different from I, where all of these instruments has been out there. And until I publish it, absolutely most others never know it. And them now go get I at least salute I and say, yes, Nestorian King. Are you who make me know these things? Are you who make me see these things? Are you who bring these things forward? No, them want to pretend as if the Most I choose them, when the Most I laugh at them. No different from I. Laughing. Why? Only because we know truth, permeate the earth, and good shall overcome evil naturally. That's the ultimate truth. Good shall overcome all that is evil. That's why them say the righteous are gonna be out there. Slew the wicked. Yeah, because the evil man they are walk upon them, but the righteous are gonna slew them all naturally. With divine truth, with divine presence. Yeah, man. So we'll firm out there, free people. Again, the brave may fall, but never yield. We say bold and brave. We say firm and strong. We not have nothing to prove more than we are express. Babylon are try and slave we, and we are fireborn them to them core with truth. My thing is not just a local Jamaica thing. Me I clap them on them international stage. Yeah, man, me I make the people the Dutch people in the Netherlands here with where I met the British people them one that down in a London city here with where I met Vatican City here with We are make Washington, D.C. with Donald Trump here with. Yeah, man. Our truth reverberate straight across the earth. This vibration move straight across the earth. Yeah. Only through we are a merry Indian. We don't even want just say West Indian no more because people do dance. We are keep it simple. We are a merry Indian. Specifically, a Wak Indian, that specific society. Sovereign, united state of being. That is who we are. Separate and distinct from the colonized legal society. Them are choose them voluntary slavery. It's called voluntary servitude legally. That's the problem them are gonna always have with me. We keep an extended vocabulary. Naturally, I better go write a song about we. Let truth reign, my people. Is the only truth. And love are the highest frequency. Love, there is no other frequency higher than the love frequency, my people. Believe me. Believe me. Salute, I first lady, I life partner. Yeah, man. Complete love with respect, with honor and power. May the Most High continue to guide you and your family perpetually. My first lady. Yeah, man. Boy, I love my little fam, well, the local, because most of my other fam, the international, put it that way. Yeah. Me have to say salute to my firstborn son. Yeah, man. And salute to my stepson, Jelani. Yeah, man. Me have to say salute to my firstborn daughter, my secondborn daughter, Anna, and to my stepdaughters here. Yeah. Me have to say salute to my twin brother, bigger, complete respect with power out there. Yeah, man. Me have to say salute to my family member them, my two uncle them round there where them our family. Most of them others that we call them relative, because I look upon family like when you're born and you open your eye, you see granny, you see grandpa, you see mama, you see uncle, couple uncle, and a year world that until everybody dissipate. Who for gone till you now. Rest you hear about them are relative. You're a little boy. I used to have a whole heap of people come from country, come at our yard. My granny was like that place. It's like a launching pad. And you have some of them, because I remember you'd have some people always send a letter with money to my granny. Yeah, man, for years. All when them things are outdated, yeah, man, you'd have some people, send letter. But you have a lot of them, even when she old, you have couple where we live all up the road, them a pass through and give mama strength and say, hey, mama, me I come sit down with it. But me not gonna knock them still, because they will still pass through. But my granny was a grandmother with different Rasta. I wish me did know her when she young and I see how she a move. And my granny tell you her man brawling. And my granny never no rude curse. I never hear my grandmother curse a bad word. Never. I never even hear my grandmother and nobody have any argument. Never. And I grin it for me know her, because that's how we grow up and born up. Yeah, man. Different kind of energy these people, man. But I just know say true them carry a kind of truth where most people suppress. Yeah. When they say I want to have a problem, I tell us this is the truth. Yeah, man, and I apologize for whatever it is, but this is the truth. Them ones are different kind of people, because most people not have that. And those things are the sign of the serpent seed. That's why I say You have people out there who cannot be loyal to themselves, not even to themselves. How them are gonna loyal to you? Are you insane? Just look at them life. And you know so them they're even loyal to for themselves. They can't keep themselves quiet. So what you think about where you're concerned? Don't be fooled, my people. Just apply yourself and take it step by step. Yeah, man. Take it step by step. Anyway, again, we say love are the eyes are the out there. And yeah, we'll close it out with the artist Sizzler, as usual. So again, we give thanks. May the Most High guide and protect the item out there in all the item ways, in all of the item things. To all the ones that will choose to subscribe, complete gratitude. They always say, I know I want to deal with, I want to put up with I, but again, as time go by, we smooth out all them rough edges that we have. I got to take time smooth out. Yeah, like a smoothie. Yeah, and I can, digest with and know, sir. Just watch him information. Him sincere. Yeah, man, I'm now go out here. Where it's like home there, I look for some information, yeah, and use my machete and I see my way. Yeah, we now go really out here like that. And it gonna be inappropriate after a while for us talk loosely this public. We now have to start pay with. And that I got sweet me. When I have to pay for talk to it. That why really sweet with. When I just know so when there's somewhere sit down and laugh and I do our own thing. And that's how I live. Yeah, that's how I live. And go through the very everyday experience like everybody else. But we're gonna on a much higher level. Yeah, man. One of the things that I look forward to is for relocate from them location. Kind of have enough. So, a step by step. All them out there free people.
I just listen up. Just get up and go. I know you for rise to the fullness. His own divine majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie. So like himself in a slavery. I just Ethiopia the chant, What does it worth without love? Put away your distrust and you grow. Words without work is not enough. And every day you make a pull the journey get rough. What is this world without love? Put away your distrust and grow. Words without work is not enough. And every day you make a tiny journey get tough. You remember when you tried through the valleys of the region, jumping the valleys and the doubts and confusion, beating obstacles so many trouble you go up and things are going the other way when I never saw you set your plan. Words of the wicked is pollution, can't bring no stress nor no strain in a Zion. Emperor Selassie is the only foundation. Only Emmanuel relieve the frustration. You want to be free from the corruption. Me tell you such is life from the creation. Only Marcus Garvey show the situation. I only chant the repatriation. What does it worth without love? Put away your distrust and grudge. Words without work is not enough. And every day you make a pull the journey get rough. What does it worth?
Salute Global Concept, Oliver LLC, Anna McKing, Shango Lion, same way. Yes, our work, if only our people know that it was a Freemason agent named Charles Darwin that came up with the out of Africa monkey theory. Yeah. Most of them know, but me I tell you, say it profiting. It profiting. Them setting of them way, so them can't change that. Them under contract. Them under colonial contract where it profiting for them propagate the nonsense. Yeah, man. Salute Joel Jaguar. Complete honor with respect out there as usual. We always have said the brave may fall but never yield. And we say bold and brave out there, man. Firm and strong. Firm and strong.
Words without love, yeah. Put away your distrust and grow. Words without work is not enough. And every day you make a try, the journey gets rough. From the things in life you can't walk away. Whatsoever it brings, it will have to stay. I can't do your work, so now you get to pay. Keep the smile on your face, make it an easy day. Me know them weak, so them gonna strike. Wolf amongst the shit, them the same word. See me on a free to make a better way. 1 month fly the sea like King Selassie, I may say. Some of them must sleep even before them pray. Getting it right, to come a lion bay. True and divine, only if you stay. In the right line, you see the right way. Selassie will be blazing, I praise him. Remember that a blackness mistake.
All them warrior, we have evolved. Yeah, man, we have evolved, man. And on a blackness no more, man. Yeah, man, a righteousness we are set. Because with righteousness, black, white, pink, blue can unify themselves. Yeah, man, and not just the color, crayon thing. And not even just an Indian thing. It's a good over evil thing. So we are fire burn the nonsense. Period. If you bring it, we are fire burn it. Why? Because our truth stand authentic. You can't rebut it. But we are rebut everything we want to bring forward. All of the colonial nonsense. We are judgmented, man. Unapologetically. We are burn it. So talk truth out there. Yeah, man. Live truth out there. Yeah, man. And keep truth out there.
Till I say, what does it work without love? Put away your distrust and grudge. Words without work is not enough. And every day you make a bully journey get rough. What is this world without love? Put away your distrust and grudge.